To make it easier to get guides for design, you have ruler, guides, and page break options. So right now you can see that on the top there's the ruler, which is actually a guideline for me. So let's say I want to create some basic shapes. If I were to drag in a rectangle, and if I were to drag it, see on the top that there's a bit of lines right here, which actually shows me the position of my shape. Same goes for the left side. As you can see that there's the guide, which actually shows me where the position of the shape is. I can do the same, and so if I want to align stuff, you can see that everything snaps into place just like that, and the guides actually help. So you can see that this ruler is there on the top. I can see that this is the spacing I have. Let's say I want to have equal spacing, so I'm going to have an amount of let's say for example 90 spacing right here and 100 spacing right here, about 110 spacing right here. And I want to grab another another shape right here, have an equal amount of spacing just like that. So that is how I can use my ruler as a reference. So over here, in order to control the ruler, you can also go over here into the view tab, and you can enable and disable the ruler right here. So you can disable the ruler or enable the ruler just like that. There's also guides, which is another way to help you guide things. So I can actually go over here on the left, and from the ruler I can click and drag, and you can see that there's the ruler right here. I can also click and drag the guide right here and drag the guide from the top. So you can see that there's multiple guides right here. So if I want to place an object on the guide, you can see that everything snaps into place, and you can place the object right in the guides. So this creates a kind of a visual consistency and helps you with proper design. So let me just drag that out because I accidentally dragged this in, right? And what I'm going to do is I can drag this out from over here as well. So another thing that you can do is with place bricks as well. Right now by default it's turned on, so this actually is a help for when you want to print out the document. So if I were to drag the shape right here, you can see that another page actually pops up. And now the line over here in the between is the page break. So if I were to disable it, you can see that it just disappears and everything acts as one single piece. But if page break is on, you know that this part will be printed in the second area. So if you are trying to print out a document, you may want to make sure that everything is on the same page, unless you want them to be in a different page itself. So that is how you can use the ruler, page break, and guide. And right now you can see that I'm using the metric unit. If you want to use US metric, you can go to file, and while you create a new unit, you can see that you can choose metric or US unit right there as well. In order to work with more options, you can go into show right here, and you can see that over here in rulers you can see the subdivision, which is fine. And I can also go to normal and normal right here, press OK, and you can see that the division actually changes, the units actually changes to accommodate that settings right there. So you can also go to metric unit. So let's see this metric or US unit. So I'm going to go over here, select US unit, click create, and everything comes up in inches, as you can see right here. So that is how you can work with guides, rulers, and page breaks inside of Microsoft Visio. Hope you guys learned something as always, and as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.